Hey guys, thought I'd bring a video to you today. It's based on the fact of an old friend of mine, and this is a made up name. We'll call him Ron. Ron was sort of a timid dude at first, and I knew him back in elementary school. I don't talk to him now, but I'll get into why. He was kind of like really kind and everything, and like really timid. He was like, I'm the type of person where like I'm quiet when you first meet me, but like if I get to know you better, I'll open up to you and like become very close with you. And with Ron, he was just kind of same thing. So we same personality. We both kind of like got to know each other. Sorry, I'm sicker than a dog right now. No, it's not COVID. It's summer cold. Anyways, this dude, he always would kind of be a little bit like, I don't know, you get like that feeling with someone of when they're like, it's hard to put a finger on it, like when they're kind with one thing, but they're actually kind, but like if there's in a different if they're in a different personality that, sorry about that with the mic thing, if they're in a different personality as that, like, or different, sorry, not different personality, different place, they become a different person. Well, I didn't find that out, and because this dude was actually like my first sleepover to a friend's house and everything. And when I first went, he kind of was like a jerk to his mom and his dad and everything. And I was like, dude, that's kind of uncool because, like, that's your mom. And she was just being kind and everything because she came in, asked if we wanted dinner or whatnot, and he just can't say anything because Susan or Karen might demonetize me. But he came up with the idea of basically is like, if I be mean to my parents, they'll just let me get away with anything. And I'll admit, like, it's sort of like the both his parents' faults. Like his mom was super kind, and his dad was kind of like that persona of like, I have to be strong for my son and everything. And it's like, that's a okay persona to have, but like, don't let your son get away with anything, because his dad he was not exactly the smartest person, because I remember where his dad caused an accident, or yeah, almost had a really serious accident against a stop sign in the city, and he when he hit the stop sign, his like front bumper on his Jeep like just exploded essentially, and he drove the Jeep into his garage down the street, and then got the kids to basically grab the parts and whatnot that were left over, and took them to put into the garage and everything, and basically trying to hide the fact is like because he kind of was a little bit hydrated behind the wheel, not to the point of where he was drunk driving, but to the point of where the police would have had an issue with it. And he was kind of a dumb, he was a little bit not the brightest, but getting back to Ron, when I first came to his house, we were playing Black Ops 2 at the time with zombies and everything, when it was kind of like when it was popular, but like it's hard to say, like, when it's popular, but, and this is when I like started just getting into gaming, by the way, and you don't know this is Skylanders, and I just thought I'd bring a nostalgia back, and this is Swap Force for Xbox, so Nintendo, back off. Anyways, with the dude, he was kind of like, he proceeded, because his dad came in, because he didn't, and this is, when you like are in a friend's house and he proceeds to get into an argument with his family and whatnot, and it's just like super awkward. Well, this was one of those scenarios because of the fact is like his dad, and this is just gross, but his dad was giving him heck because like he peed all over the toilet seat. And like, if you're a dude, just if you're gonna stand up, which I do, either lift the toilet seat or wipe it if you get some on a toilet seat. Like, it's the most inaccurate weapon on planet Earth. But anyways, with him, he started cursing at his dad. It's like, I'll just finish, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. And his dad's like, no, do it now. And then he proceeded to snap. And this is when like the 360 was like, or this was like he had a 360 like connect and everything. It was like really cool. He proceeded to grab his 360 controller and just throw it next to his father's feet, and his father was kind of just slackjawed for a sec, and I was completely slackjawed and I just looked at him as like, what the hell? You could have just done it. And he's just like, oh crap. And he proceeded to use the excuse of his dad as like, you made me do it because you couldn't wait. And his dad and me and his dad both were in agreement with this. Is like, you were the one that would not listen to, and this I'm quoting here, you were the one to not listen to me and whatnot. And somehow like his dad and his mom didn't like send me home after. They let me stay, but they like grounded him, and I felt so bad too because of the fact is like they basically said like, your friend can play at Xbox and everything, but you're grounded off of it. You're not allowed to play with him. You can watch, but you're not allowed to play. Which at a young time, because we were like roughly 8 or 9-ish, kind of. So at that time, it's like that was kind of like mental torture, honestly. And I felt really bad, but I was like, it was your fault, and I'm gonna play COD Zombies of the Pentagon map and everything, and it was like I had fun, and I felt really bad, but like in another way, like he did it to himself, like he snapped with really no provocation, and like his dad was trying to be nice, like his dad's like kind of like an abrupt person, but like he was trying to be nice, and he proceeded to like lash out and everything, which is just really uncalled for. And I felt bad because of the fact is like it's still his father and he still lashed out, and I just felt bad for the whole situation because his mom's like, no, play Xbox. Your friend plays Xbox, but play Xbox. There's also another time too of later down the road of when I moved out of the school, but he was like in the city, but I moved out of the city, like in the few towns over. It wasn't city, but like an actual town. And he came to my house, and he was like a completely changed person. He was like, when like kids like trying to be like, oh, I'm a thug and everything, and it's like it's really cringe. This was this kid, and he proceeded to use the N-word a lot and everything. And he also tried. This is something that's stupid. He tried stealing from me. Like I had Mass Effect 2 and everything. I was playing showing a film. I was all excited. I come out of the room, I come back in, and the dude's like trying to put the Mass Effect in his own like thing and everything. That turned into a whole fiasco with that day and everything, but if you want part 2 to that, I'll give you part 2. Anyways, I hope you all are having a good day, and just stay safe still, because like a lot of a lot of countries are still dealing with stuff, so stay safe, be happy, and I don't know what else to say because I don't have a slogan yet. All right, bye.